This is Katie.
And this is Patience.
And we're Gummy Buddies. I can't wait to be high. I need it. This was a long week. It was Thanksgiving week. Happy late Thanksgiving, everybody. Turkeys don't make that noise. I can't wait to be high.
Something.
Follow me to the land of forgetfulness. Forgetness.
I feel like it's been a long time since we podcasted last.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm happy. It's my turn. What have we done in the meantime? We did a girls' night. Katie's got me into these impressed nails. I love them.
Impressed nails. Sponsor us.
Please.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
I love them. It's so worth it. Because, like, it's like $60 to go get your nails, like, professionally done. And these are, like, anywhere from, like 6
8 or
to
10. Yeah.
So, love them. Love them. Makes
They're
me feel
easy.
fancy.
I like that you don't have to mess with glue and stuff for them. Like, they just... Whatever guys that are listening right now, I'm sorry. Just tune us out. But for the girlies... They have, like, these, like, stickers on the back of them. They're not, like, normal fake nails. And they come with, like, super glue that's in a gel form. And so you fit them on like you would with normal fake nails. But then all you have to do is, like, peel it off and you just stick it on your nail. So it's, like, I like them a lot. And they usually stay on for me for, like, a good full week at least. So. And then I want a different design anyway.
We had them on last week. We had these cool FX ones. Like, when you moved, they would, like, change color when you moved your hand. Mm-hmm. So cool. Those were my favorites so far.
Yep. I like them.
So we did that.
Did you ever order them off the website?
No, I completely forgot because I ended up going to
Black Friday.
bed.
Let's do high shopping for nails tonight. This can only go right.
Horribly wrong.
We spent like $100 just on every single set they have. Okay.
Thanksgiving, we didn't do anything big. We all made funny toasts or funny, thankful things around the table. Mine was rigatoni pasta.
Yes, and mine, I don't remember. So, it's gone.
I think that's about it. If anyone else wants to tell us about their Thanksgiving.
Yeah. We are thankful for you guys. Thank you for hanging out with us. We have, other places you can check us out at. You can email us at gummybuddyspodcast@gmail.com. We are on TikTok mostly right now. We're having way too much fun with those. So check us out there. Give some love to our videos that nobody watches, even though we're amazing. Screw those people.
Check out Katy being a wild cowgirl.
No. So yeah, I think that we should just go ahead and clink. Yeah.
I forgot that we clink early. Okay, so this Thanksgiving
it looks
week,
like juicy, and there's a little fuzz stuck to it.
they've been weird. So this week I've done a gummy. Tuesday was my day off, so I did a gummy on Tuesday.
Yeah, today's Friday. It feels weird. The schedule feels off. You guys, it's only been 2 weeks since we've recorded. We always record bi-weekly.
I'm confused because I did 2 gummies in a row. Oh, I did one Monday night.
No wonder she's confused.
I got it. Monday night I did a gummy, and I had a
Tuesday night.
Oh my god, what's wrong with me?
This is the last time she's allowed to do 3 gummies in a week.
I'm pretty sure I did a whole gummy Monday night. Because it wasn't hitting me.
Oh, yeah.
I did another gummy, a day gummy, on Tuesday, and I did another whole gummy.
She was going on about cleaning. She's like, Katie, high cleaning is the best. This is a new thing.
I couldn't feel my legs after like 30 minutes, and it was like, I'm unstoppable now. So, I'm curious to see how the half dose does, because I've been high all week.
Yes, well.
I like being high. Also, with the new ban, I did read that I think our gummies should be okay.
Oh, yeah.
Because
with all
they're lower than the percentile that is, like, allowed in the bill.
For those of you that don't know, there was, like, legislation they were pushing to ban certain hemp products with the reopening of the government. But, yeah, that's what Patience was talking about, was we think we'll be okay. Otherwise, we'll figure it out. Come hell or high water. Okay.
That was a good one.
And go. It tastes like grape.
This one had an awful aftertaste of weed after. I didn't like it after. I will be honest with you. And I've had only the grape ones out of our thing. Also, I owe you. I
You
get
do?
the next jar.
Oh.
Because I've had 2 gummies out of it already. I'm telling you, if I feel nothing, I'll take another half on it.
You know what? You do you, boo-boo. What if Patience needs a different dose of me from now on? What if they're just on different tracks?
What's the drugs?
Waste of drugs?
I said, what if it's the new drugs I'm on?
Oh. Well, you just started it, though.
Or, here's the other thing. My metabolism has been speeding up because of the new thing I've been doing.
Yeah.
What if that's why?
Maybe. Guess we'll find out.
My eye itches.
If you need to be a whole gummier, I won't judge you.
Then are we gummy buddies?
Yes. Because we'll always still make sure we're on the same level, no matter what the gummy dose is.
Okay. I need to itch
All
my
right.
eye.
I vow to match your level as best I can. In sickness and in health, in sober and in high.
Would you ever do a blood oath with me? It's a serious question.
I know. I was actually just going to ask you, would you ever do a ceremony where we do vows for each other as gummy
Yes.
buddies?
Yes?
And you're like, we're practically in love. My
what
hair
would
is
feel it?
trapped on the LED lights. Abandoned ship. Now I would, but if you and I are ever single at the same time and we're sleeping around with different guys, no, I wouldn't, because I don't want whatever's passing between them, like the tree of STD-ness. But as it is, you're monogamous and I'm monogamous. I'm existing. I'm literally getting it from nobody, so I think you'll be safe from me. Yeah. You know what? I would do it. Because you know what? If you were a little bit more lesbian, if I were a little bit more lesbian, we would have been married by now anyway. So,
Oh,
would
definitely.
have exchanged the STDs
Definitely.
anyway. Yeah. I would do a blood oath with you.
You're so... That's actually so nice, and it makes me so happy.
Wait.
Can I plan that for our next friend's anniversary?
We're going to sync on our injection nights for our GLP-1s. And the tiny little dot of blood on our stomach fat. Just squish.
How do you explain that to somebody that like, oh yeah, I did a blood oath. It's just with our stab wounds. My eye itches really
You look
bad.
like you're jerking your eye off. Stop.
I don't know why. I just started itching.
Okay.
Anyways.
Jinx.
Sorry.
It's too late. Okay. I have just a couple blah, blah, blah. I almost said it without saying it cool like.
I need water.
I need...
Don't. It wasn't gonna come out of my nose. 6-6.
Yes, there we go. Okay, I was waiting for it. Really quickly, last episode was my Edgar Allan Poe episode. I'm very proud of it. Check it out. Or not. You do you, boo-boo. Why are actors paid so much now? We were right. Our hypothesis about the global reach of technology, bing, that's it.
I think to be an actor, you're like way overpaid. I'm sorry. I think anybody can really act like,
yeah.
I don't know, these like $1 million people.
I think it just has to do with like supply and demand. There's billions of people watching the movies, only so many people making them.
That's fair.
How does Alzheimer's kill you? Your hypothesis was correct. So the difficulty swallowing, people they get aspiration pneumonia sometimes from like inhaling liquid or bits of food. It's not just that they completely forget how to swallow, it creates like complications. So malnutrition from forgetting to eat, dehydration, and then like falls from losing mobility. So that is that.
I figured my reasoning behind that was because like your brain is your main motor function, and so if Alzheimer's starts to take away your function of your brain, then you eventually just start to lose all those abilities.
Yeah.
I can't believe I was right.
Who died that drunkenly fell down stairs? So I couldn't find any famous man that you were talking about. I will say apparently Ivana Trump died falling down the stairs.
So I kind of looked
Trump's
into
first
it.
wife.
When I was going through the episode, I like was researching because like, who the heck am I talking about? I don't think I was talking about a person. Spoiler for anyone. The Conjuring movie, wasn't there in one of the Conjuring movies, one of the priests fell down the stairs?
Oh, well, we just watched in the theaters the one that fell down the stairs.
Pretty
Or no, the
sure-
one that hung himself. Like,
I can't
Looks like
remember.
he did, but he didn't.
I remember it was just it's some sort of one of the Conjuring movies or a horror film or is it The Exorcist? Maybe I'm thinking
The
of
Exorcist, he falls downstairs. There's a stair
I know he's in a
fall.
black cap,
Yes. Then
black
it's The
trench
Exorcist. That's what you're
That's
thinking
what
of.
I was thinking of.
And he wasn't drunk, but yeah. Fun fact, though, I did mention, like, the Atkins diet guy. He did fall. So after all that, he slipped on a New York icy sidewalk, fell, hit his head, and then died from complications of that. So that's the people that fell that I came up with.
Oh.
The word poem, nothing to do with Edgar Allan Poe, by the way. It said it was Greek origins of the word poema or poema. I don't know. I don't speak Greek.
Poema?
It's all Greek to me. Which means a thing made or created. Lastly, before you start your topic, how many books did Poe write? He wrote one single novel and then like tons and tons of short stories and poems. Okay.
Oh, neat.
And the novel was that one detective novel that I mentioned that was like an iconic one for launching all those mystery books. And it was called The Narrative of Arthur Gordon Pym of Nantucket.
Oh.
The end of previously on Gummy Buddies, which I didn't say.
Shame on you. She's ruined it. We can't go back now.
Nope. This is Buddy Gummies.
I'm excited for my topic. I'm a little nervous. I'm hoping everyone can stay on the train.
Buckle up.
I'm excited. There's names in here. I try to make them as simple as I could.
Okay.
So, get it together. And I do have questions if anybody wants to tag along and answer or share their thoughts. We'll be hearing from Katy very shortly. I really kind of wish we had our own microphone. I mean, like, now to you. All right. So, because I got high on Tuesday, I didn't write this until, like, just before we started. But I knew what I wanted to do because I don't want to say it because it will, like, spoil it, so.
Okay.
Do you believe that someone can be born evil?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't.
I don't think so.
I'm thinking of people that are psychopathic, but I don't think you're born evil even if you're born psychopathic.
Okay.
Or sociopathic.
Interesting.
Yeah. I think it's definitely more nurture than nature as far as doing good and doing bad.
That's fair. So as we talk about tonight's topic, I want that to be like a lingering thought that like ponders in your head. Like when I start talking about things.
Am I evil?
Can someone be born evil?
Yes.
So tonight's topic, we're going to be discussing a suspected serial killer who is still alive to this day.
Suspected.
Tonight, you are a detective.
I'm on the case.
Before we talk about him, I'm going to educate everyone on what makes someone a serial killer. We've briefly, mentioned this before. I didn't know that there was so much into it, so I just kind of wanted to bring it to the light.
Oh, in the H.H. Holmes episode, we touched on that.
When I think of serial killers, I think of someone who just kills a lot of people, lots, over at least 10. I thought, that makes you a serial killer, automatically qualifies you as one. But to be qualified as a serial killer, it is someone who murders 3 or more persons over more than a month, including a significant time period between murders compared. So ignore the word compared that I just said. End of sentence. So I didn't know that it was a time. It could be a time-based thing. But compared to a mass murderer, I compared it to one of those because I was like, what's a mass murder?
Mm-hmm.
A mass murderer are defined for the act of murdering a number of people, typically simultaneously or over a relatively short period of time in close geographic locations. Didn't know that either.
Okay.
Didn't know that. So now when I think of when they talk about mass shootings, it's a mass murder. I got it. I finally got the two together. didn't understand it at first. But did you know there are 4 different types of serial killers?
No, do tell.
Technically there's 5, but the one I kind of just I niched because it's like
you nixed?
Whatever. Niche, whatever. Next, I nixed it out of the group because I couldn't find anywhere that it's like it like is like it is a category. Like some people are like just thrown into it, but it's not like I don't think certified.
Okay.
So, the 4 main types. A visionary serial killer are compelled to kill by voices or by visions. The second is mission-oriented serial killers believe that they are like ridding the world of a specific group that they consider undesirable. This one I had to put the enunciation in. I probably will still say it wrong.
You said enunciation instead of pronunciation, so yes. But you know what? I love you.
Hedonistic.
Oh, mm-hmm.
I think I said it right.
Mm-hmm.
Serial
Those sinners.
Yeah. The serial killers are motivated by the pleasure that they get from killing, so this group has its own, like, subgroups in it. Like, a motivation of, like, lust or thrill-oriented. So that has its own, like, subcategories, which I didn't list because I'm like, girl, we don't got time for that.
Mm-hmm.
So, the last one is the power control-oriented serial killers that are primarily motivated in to feel the power and control that they gain over their victims. So out of these 4, I want you to think about this suspected serial killer and what category you would put him in. I want to know your thoughts. Where would you put him? So. Let's keep it in mind.
Okay.
We're going to talk about Hadden Clark. I probably will get too high and I'll probably say Hayden, but it's Hadden. Hadden.
I've heard the name before, but I don't really know much about.
Oh, I'm going to tell you all about him.
Okay.
So, I will tell you before I start reading, I watched the Hulu docuseries about him.
Okay.
And I took most of my information off of there because in the stories when they start talking about them, at the very beginning, the media basically twisted a lot of things. And so a lot of it isn't accurate. So I took off what I remember from the show because I watched this last week. So I was like, I gotta remember in this brain. But I did take some things off the internet. So not everything I say is 100% true. I highly recommend everybody watching the docuseries because it is they show the police who were involved in this. They even talked to Hadden himself for the show.
Okay.
And his brother.
Brother.
So they do a lot of that. So I highly recommend watching it. Very good show. Very interesting.
You want to talk to mother?
Okay.
I keep getting ads on TikTok for it. And
I just saw a pie that somebody made. And it was
I sent you the TikTok of it.
Oh, that was you.
Yeah.
I kind of forget. So, with that being said, I'm going to give you I'm going to just talk briefly about his childhood and his teenage, early adult years. So he's from Troy, Connecticut. And he's the second child of 4. According to his mother, there was a bad forceps delivery, which caused him to have a bad head injury when he was born.
Well, that's always a great start to a serial killer's life, right? That frontal lobe.
So, at a very young age, there was a time Hadden was riding his bike with his brother. And I believe I think you pronounce it Jeffrey. It's Goffrey. Joffrey?
Goffrey. Sounds like a Joffrey.
So, anyways.
Either that or it's the British spelling of it. Where is he from?
Connecticut.
Oh, yeah, you Connecticut.
He's so cute in the interview. He's, the sweetest man, and he, cries in it. I remember just watching this at work, and I cried.
What?
It made me so sad.
Joffrey or Hayden?
Joffrey.
Hadden.
Because he was just so... Because this has just, messed his life up so much. And I'm going to get to why.
Okay.
And it makes me so sad.
And who was he? It was his brother, you said?
Yep.
Okay.
That's
I got
one of
so
his
focused
brothers.
on the name.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So apparently Hadden and him were, riding a bike. And something came over Hadden, and he, like, rammed his bike into his brother, which caused him to wreck. And his brother hit his head on the sidewalk, and he, like, bled profusely. I mean, obviously, it's a head injury. But, I can't remember if Hadden stood there and watched him bleed, or if Hadden just left. And then someone from a neighbor, like a house, came out and helped, and I think the police or ambulance or something was called. Something like that. Again, don't quote me. But, that was, like, the first starting signs of, like, that's effed up.
Like, oh, I'm just gonna leave him there even though I wounded him. It sounds like your buddy, Ed Gein.
Oh.
Your buddy.
My buddy. I'm best friends with him, okay? So... Whoops. So, at the age of 4, his mother brought him to a Yale University Child Study Center, where the doctors ended up saying he had cerebral palsy and perhaps, like, some small brain damage.
Colin. He's gonna freaking kill people.
During his childhood, his father began to call him, I don't know if this is a bad thing to say, but I'll believe it if it's not allowed. He would call him the retard.
Yeah.
So anytime in the house, like, or whatever they were doing, he would just throw the R word out all the time.
Yeah.
Eventually, in
Not
his childhood,
cool.
he would. Oh, this is where we get to the theme, our normal theme.
Do you need to fix your...
I just tapped it a little.
Oh,
bit.
and there you go again.
I'm tapping you. Oh, tap. That doesn't sound right. Just tap people.
Tap that.
So
I'd tap her.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Now, as a reoccurring theme in our podcast, eventually in his childhood, he would decapitate pets of children who teased him. So that's kind of messed up. And he would also supposedly dissect animals that were trapped in cages. So
these things are all confirmed then? It's the serial killer portion isn't, but like...
According to his brother, who was on this show, like, said that this was a thing. This was a thing.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm not with the jinxes.
I didn't pecans either. I jinxed.
So, according to him, it was a thing. So, since he was dissecting animals that he trapped, he actually ended up keeping a raccoon and taught it to sit on his head. Yeah.
And that was on his head.
Thing. Yeah, like it would just sit on his head. It would just, like,
on top of his head. I thought you were saying the raccoon like somehow was upside down sitting. I was so confused.
And that was a confirmed thing. That was confirmed.
That's cute, actually.
So, also when he was younger, his mother would make him dress up in frilly girl's clothes and addressed him as Kirsten. Either Kirsten or Kirsten. I'm going to say Kirsten because that's the only way I'll remember. When she was drunk. And so both of his parents were very abusive. So he had an abusive childhood growing up. They were both alcoholics and they fought physically in front of the children.
Wow.
There are, it's Joffrey.
Was Joffrey older or younger?
He is the younger brother.
Okay.
The youngest. So then, it goes Joffrey, Hadden, and then I think it goes, they have a sister, and I can't think of her name. Aubrey? Maybe? I can't remember. I get to it at the end. And then, the next one is Bradfield. Okay? And we're going to talk about Bradfield here in a little bit, too. Something, Katie.
Something, you say.
I don't remember.
I just spat all over myself. Okay.
So, in his teenage years, he was caught wearing adult women's clothes. And a few weeks later, he was caught, like, being a peeping Tom. And he got a police charge from it.
What's with you finding all these freaky deaky men with their cool...
I think it's like 14, this was. He was 14. So, his father would try to, like, change him to get out of this weirdness. And would beat him when he got out of the bathtub. So anytime he got out of the bathtub, just...
And didn't blame the mom. Just blamed him.
Now, I'm not saying that this is all, like, an excuse for who he is today, but, like, could it have played a very big part? There's a cat thing. I think that because of his childhood, it did play a really big part. I don't want to say that it's like a total excuse for who he is as a person, but I think for all
between
that...
the birth and then all those things after the birth.
I think it is kind of... Yeah. So now, I need to get comfortable.
Good luck. It'll probably take about 15 or 20 more minutes before that happens.
Rude.
Because the gummy.
Oh. Dun, dun, dun. We're going to go on to his adult life, and we're going to see how this affected him. Okay. So.
What do you think of the name Hadden?
Ouch.
That's all right.
I don't think it's a bad name.
Yeah.
I liked
Do you need me to hold this?
No, I'm just uncomfortable.
It's weeble wobbling. Are you cold though? Or are you okay?
No, I'm okay. I'm
Me
just
too.
antsy.
You got restless leg syndrome.
So he graduated the oldest of his class in 1972 at the age of 21.
Holy crap!
Yeah. Shortly
He's a
there.
super senior.
Yeah. Imagine that'd be so weird to graduate with a 21-year-old.
Yeah.
Shortly after that, he went to the Culinary Institute of America at the age of 23, where he graduated from.
Oh.
So, he's a chef. Sounds like...
Colin.
It sounds like life's going pretty good for him.
Yeah.
Okay. Things sound like they're great, but shortly after, he got a job as a chef for a country club. In Cape Cod, Massachusetts, I do believe. I can't remember the name of it. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
So I don't know if he got into some altercation with somebody or if someone, didn't like how they were talking to him or something. But something happened, and he urinated in a vat of mashed potatoes.
Ew.
And then it is said that there was blood from a chicken or something, and he tilted the plate and he went like that and drank it in front of all these people. And that is confirmed.
PP potatoes. Gross.
So because of that, obviously he got fired. And he was out of a job for quite a while until he got employed with the U.S. Navy.
He's the OG Hell's Kitchen guy. Gordon Ramsay's like, gee, don't make me go ahead. Okay.
So shortly after, he got employed by the U.S. Navy as a below-deck cook.
Below deck, you say?
I'm gonna kill him.
I can't stop yawning. I need this monster to kick in.
If you need my Alani,
I know, you
she
said that.
hasn't drank caffeine in a long time. Go me. So, if you want any of my Alani, you can have it. If that works better.
Just need to
Air out.
I can't breathe through my nose very well either right now.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'll get decongested in a little bit.
Okay, so he was employed by the U.S. Navy, and supposedly this is what happened to him while he was on the boat. He was beaten for wearing frilly underwear under his uniform. He had been locked in a freezer for 3 hours, and he even got a concussion from his head being banged against an aircraft carrier deck, the deck. While they're talking, later on, they start talking about, when did he start to kill? When could this have been started? Supposedly it started when he started working on the Navy, because there were people who would throw other people off the boat. And they would just...
Really?
Yeah. And it would be a man overboard, or because I don't know if there's cameras on the edge of decks or so. I don't know. I don't know what a carrier looks like.
1975-ish, somewhere in there.
So
probably not.
Yeah. So apparently that's a possibility of where it started, but it's not confirmed. So by June 22nd, 1985, he was discharged from the Navy and diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia. Got a diagnosis for this man.
Yay.
So we're going to take a pause on Hadden Clark's life growing up. And you might be wondering how this all makes him a suspicious...
Yes.
You might be...
I was wondering, how does this make him special?
You might be wondering how this makes him a suspected serial killer or even a murderer. Well, at one point, Hadden got arrested. When he got arrested, he was sentenced to prison and had a cellmate. And we're going to talk about his cellmate, Jack Truitt. Jack was in prison for a murder that he says he didn't commit, which I know you're out of jail, but I'm just going off of the show. I don't know if you did it or not. I'm not saying anything. He's so cute though. He's my favorite old man, and I will tell you why. I will show you a picture of him.
Okay.
Now while Hadden was in prison, he thought Jack was Jesus Christ because he looks like Jesus Christ.
Oh,
like literally looks like him. So. Because he has, like, this long, luscious... Well, it's a long beard. Now, because of that, Hadden would confide in him and tell him secrets and stories about, like...
secrecy!
about anything. And so, Jack just didn't want to hear it. He was like... Because he's a very, like, chill, calm... was getting high all the time in the 70s. Like, that was his... operation that he would do, and so he's like just a really chilled back man. So if someone's like high wired, like coming around, he just said, you know, write this down, write it in a story, write it in a book, give it to me later.
Okay,
get all your thoughts out. I put in here, he didn't care for all of Hayden's yapping. So he ended up drawing and doing like diary entries almost. And those are, like, what stood him out from, like, why he... Like, you know how certain serial killers will, like, take their eyes or take all their victims' hearts?
Uh-huh.
His thing is this drawing book. Okay?
Okay.
So, quickly, I'm going to talk to you about his brother Bradfield and how he's in prison. He's still alive, I do believe. I don't know if he's died yet. Okay, so... I believe... I'm pretty sure I'm right. The brother was seeing a married woman, and I think she was gonna, like, cut this, like, relationship off or something. So he goes to her house, goes in, they argue or whatever. He ends up killing her.
Bradfield?
Uh-huh. And then, he goes to the bedroom, either shoots himself in it like multiple times, or he stabs himself. I can't remember which one, but he ended up doing that to make it look like someone came in and was like murdering them. He was trying to stage it.
Mm-hmm.
Or it was going to be like a murder-suicide. But when they were trying to help him, he was like, help me, blah, blah, blah. So he's in prison for murder.
Wow, Brad.
Yeah, douche. He's very ugly. If you see this...
You ugly.
The truth speaks. So that's about
you ain't got no alibi.
So think
you ugly.
Okay.
You never heard that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I thought it was funnier than it was, apparently.
I'm sorry. So when you watch the series and they start talking about the brother, and then there's like the youngest brother, like, how can you just have two? Is it something you're born with, having two brothers that just murder people? Supposedly, Hayden has stated that his father one time brought in, I don't know if it was a prostitute or some other woman, and he took her to the bedroom, and Hadden went and, being a peeping Tom, looked in on his dad. Well, I guess his dad was like on the bed choking a girl, and supposedly had killed her, and it was like the secret between
him and his dad.
Yeah. And then it is claimed, I'm pretty sure from both of the brothers, they do state that the dad would go downstairs and eat raw hamburger meat.
Ew.
Yeah. Gross.
Anybody that eats, they're like, oh, it's steak tartare. It's steak yuck yuck. No.
Steak yuck yuck.
Yuck yuck. Anybody that thinks that raw steak is good or rare steak is good, stop the podcast and go find yourself an iron skillet and smack yourself in the frontal lobe and fix yourself, okay? That's gross. Thank you.
So, I'm going to start talking about some people. Some different people. On May 31st of 1986, Michelle Dorr was a 6-year-old girl who lived one house down. Like, it was their house, a house here, and then there was another house in between. So, one house down was Joffrey, his brother. That was his house. He lived there with his wife and his 2 kids. his daughter, I believe her name's Elizabeth. I completely forgot to put it in there. I'm pretty sure it's Elizabeth. They were best friends, or they were playmates. Like, they would always, like, go to each other's houses and play, and do all that stuff. So, okay. Sorry, I needed to check a date. Well, unfortunately, on that specific day, Michelle Dorr went missing. This was when, like, you would report them, and then, like, it's like a watch, you know, like a big search right away, and it's not delayed or anything. So, the news, they do show, like, the news broadcast, and it's really sad. Would you like to see what she looks like?
Yes, I wanted a good cry session tonight.
Well, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
I feel like you just have to suck it up sometime.
Yeah. I mean, she deserves to have her face out there. Unless she lived and grew up, in which case I don't care about her. No, I'm just kidding.
Sorry.
I can't breathe, and I need to use decongestant so badly. So if you hear me dying like that.
Okay, this is a picture of her.
Oh.
I'm gonna put it on there.
Her little face.
She's so cute. So cute! I love it. Yeah, very sad. Here is one more. I'll show you one more. Here's the other one that I'm showing Katie. So, we're going to talk about how this beautiful little girl went missing. I don't want you to have any guesses or anything.
Freaking Joffrey. Hadden.
So, I just love you so much. So the police started looking into the father to think that the father could be a suspect.
Okay.
Well,
the father of the girl?
Yes.
Okay.
His name is Carl.
Carl.
I hope he's not dead. I feel like I just made fun of him. Sorry. The father stated that he fell asleep.
Yes.
The father stated that he fell asleep between the hours of 12 and 1. Like between 12 and 1, and that it was after he fell asleep watching I think it was a NASCAR race. Someone was positive it was NASCAR. That's why I was like, oh, I like this. And so he claims that that's when he was asleep for, and he had just saw her around that time. So at this point, they're looking into everybody, like up and down the street, like, who have you seen her?
I just can't. Like, as a parent, how many times do you, like, nap when your kids are playing right there in front of you? Like, you'll just doze off, or, you know.
I know. So the...
We're under attack.
Okay.
Of a feline nature. I don't care if she's in here, but if she's going to be yanking on the curtain, I'm going to have to kill her on camera. Hadden style. Come here, little animal. Get down. You with the fur.
Okay.
No, don't give me kisses.
So the police quickly identified Hadden Clark as being the brother of Joffrey, because he had, like, prior offenses. Yes. Sorry, I didn't make sure that was correct. Like, I said it properly.
No, don't chew on the microphone stand.
I
just grabbed her face on the camera. I don't have my cut. We're friendly here. Right.
Okay, so, now I'm forgetting it. Stop it. During that time period, Hadden Clark stayed at Joffrey's due to him being homeless, and Joffrey, like, gave him a place to stay, but only, like, allowed it for, like, a certain time period. Like, it was only for a short period of time until, like, he could get on his feet. So this had an issue because Joffrey and his wife, like, it would cause big arguments between them.
Yes.
I'm just really enjoying watching you hold a cat.
I know. I'm enjoying holding the cat.
Can we do
I think we need to start Hi Kitty Cuddles.
Hi Kitty Cuddles Cafe.
Titties and kitties. Full circle.
Level check.
2.
Ow!
Ow! No, I'm under attack again.
I think I'm at a 3. Maybe a 4.
I think that once I stand up, I'm gonna double.
I'm starting to feel like I'm on a cloud, so it's nice. And that means I have a lot to get through, so we gotta keep it in check, people. It is claimed, but I am not 100% positive if this was true. On part of my research, it stated this. Apparently, the final straw when Joffrey kicked him out was because he was caught masturbating in front of his niece and nephew.
Ooh. Freaking disgusting.
Jeez, Hadden, come on. So shortly after the police started looking into him, they brought him into the station. And the first one was a quick interview, and they didn't, ask that many questions. Or, he wasn't there for, a long time. But since the time frame, okay, so I told you that the dad fell asleep.
Uh-huh.
Well, unfortunately, during the time frame that he gave, he didn't admit that he fell asleep at first. He just said, oh, yeah, I last saw her between 12 and 1. She was, wearing this and doing this. Mm-hmm. And because of the time frame that he gave, that was able to give Hadden an alibi. He was at work at the country club during that time. So, it's probably, I don't know if it's a few days later or whatever, but they ended up going and saying, Mr. Dorr, try to think about that day. Tell me, when did you last see her? And he goes, it was right after she ate lunch, in which initially he assumed that he saw her last before.
Did he live by himself with his daughter?
I'm going to talk about it's ex-wife. It is the ex-wife.
So he's gone. The ex-wife is gone.
Yes.
The girl's gone. So you could say they're 3 doors down.
Get her out of here. So, basically, his estimate time wasn't as accurate as he said it was.
Okay.
And so, because it gave him the alibi, the police, were like, oh, our hands are tied. But if the time had just been, did I end up saying it? If it had to have been, 10 minutes earlier, or a half hour earlier, just that half hour could put Hadden out of the alibi. His alibi wouldn't be as accurate.
Hadden?
Yeah. So, if she got kidnapped at, sorry, I gotta go backwards.
Just by the seat of his pants. But I can't wait to see what else you're going to tell me, because you said he's a suspected serial killer, so I'm like, this is just the tiny tip of the iceberg.
So they showed where the country club was, mm-hmm. where Joffrey's house was, or where Michelle went missing, and then they calculated all the time to get there. Well, when they were doing that, if this happened just a little bit sooner, Hadden wouldn't have the alibi, so they could potentially connect to him. Mm-hmm. So they're starting to do interviews with people up and down the block, and so we're going to talk about some of the people that stated seeing some weird things.
Okay.
So first are the Binders, which was the house located between Dorr and Clark. So they're that middle house, right in the middle.
Okay.
They were off to a baptism around 11:30 to 12:20. And they saw Hadden Clark moving a duffel bag and a trunk into his white pickup truck. Now, mind you, this was the day that he was moving out. Joffrey kicked him out. He's got to get out.
That's so convenient.
Uh-huh. And the police officer... I need some water. Sorry.
You get you some water. This is the portion where Katy says hi. Hi. Okay. All right. Good talk.
So during that time, Hadden told... Oops, sorry. I got to go back a little bit. Sorry. They also interviewed Mr. Kamak. If he had seen anything, he was I believe just kind of like a person who works on houses, throughout the neighborhood or something. He was a worker for them. I don't know. I can't remember his job title. And, okay, so sorry. I'm getting so high.
It's nice.
I want to finish my story.
Finish your story, yeah. I definitely, just so you know, you're not alone, though. I'm not high, but I'm getting, a good 3 now. I'm definitely
girl, I'm on, a 5. It's really hard. So, I'm sorry.
I believe in you.
I appreciate that. So, Mr. Kamek whatever, Cock, that's his name now, is Cock, okay? Stated that he started
kamikaze.
He started work at 8 o'clock in the morning, and in the afternoon he had finished his work and he went to the Clark's residence to use the phone. And he stated that a male who he did not know answered the door via the sliding glass door. And he said that a white male and a small white female were with him, and supposedly it wasn't Michelle. And afterwards he just left the residency. So that puts it in the afternoon time that he saw Hadden in the house with some little girl. Mm-hmm. Okay, here's some clues. I hope you're marking your clues down. It's fine, Katy.
I've been holding my journal and taking detailed notes.
I believe in you. I think you'll figure out what the mystery at the end. It's okay.
Well, I think you kind of gave it away by telling me the main topic's name, so...
No. 3 days later, Hadden was brought in for more intense questioning. And Hadden had told police that he did let Mr. Kamek around the time 1:30 to 1:45. But he was supposedly, I believe, at work at that time. Supposedly. No, I'm a liar. Scratch, neat, nix. I remembered.
That's a brand of lice shampoo.
What?
2. I don't know why I told you that right now. I think I went up. Because we know all our listeners struggle with lice. I'm struggling to speak. I think I just went up to a 4.2. All right.
So 3 days later, they brought him in for questioning. When they questioned him again about Michelle, he teared up, ran to the bathroom to throw up, and then partially confessed, stating, "I may have done something I don't remember. Sometimes I black out and do things I don't remember."
This was Hadden.
Mm-hmm. He just gave a partial confession.
Okay.
Hadden then requested to see a psychiatrist, and it was granted, and so then after that, he was free to go.
Whoa. I bet those cops were so mad that he was free to go. They're like, this has got to be the guy. Whew.
Yeah. It's really sad because, well, when you watch the interviews, they're, like, really harsh, like, some of these questions. Like, at one point, the girls, they told them to dress, like, in their sexiest outfits to, like, see if it was a woman thing. Like, he was just, like, it was something with women. And then they took a teddy bear in there that had, so she was wearing a pink and white polka dotted bathing suit, and they put one on a bear and was like, "Oh, do you like this?" It's, like, so messed up because it's just really messed up. It's, like, even if he did do it, I don't think, like, you...
I know they were desperate, but...
We'll get into other things that they did to him that, like, really, I don't think are okay.
You said this was the police that did that for the interview?
Yep.
Okay.
There was a time where he's sitting there on the couch and they're, like, trying to get stuff out of him, and...
She's turning into one of these serial killer fans. She's like, that poor Hadden. Ted Bundy was just misunderstood, too.
So, they were, like, wrangling him in this, like, little office, and he didn't even move or do anything. They just kind of, like, I don't know. And then they wouldn't, like, stop touching him, which I guess he had, like, this problem with people touching him. He didn't like it. Like,
well,
it freaked him
how much
out.
he got bullied, I get that. Yeah, especially in the Navy.
The videos are kind of hard to watch, but...
Okay.
So now we're going to move on, kind of. So during the months of Michelle's disappearance, her father, Carl, he had multiple breakdowns. Now, the media basically painted him as, like he's the one that killed her. Like, that was, like, part of the story that got out, and that wasn't what happened. And so he lived with a lot of, like, people saying, like, he killed him and this and that. Or he killed her and blah, blah, blah.
That poor dad.
So, multiple breakdowns. So, when he was interrogated... That was not
close
right.
enough.
Thank you. Multiple times, like, hard. Like, it was, like, extreme. Like, interrogating the dad.
Uh-huh.
Well, they would play with his emotions. So, every time they'd go and interview him, the dad, they would play off of how he's feeling and just... basically, like, break him down more and more that you killed her, you did this. And so, in the court document, it states later that the lieutenant said that they were very harsh. Extremely aggressive to the point where we would yell and scream. I would yell and scream at him. I would use profanity. I would accuse him as doing things such as...
Is this the real life or is this pro fantasy?
Stop. I would accuse him of things such as killing Michelle and being a negligent father. Basically, just to break him down as best I could, get him emotionally upset, and then come back and ask questions about what he did or what he thought. I would use the tactic of just suppose something happened and tell me how you think it would happen. In addition to conducting such interrogations, police kept Carl under surveillance, tapped his phone, reviewed his bank, video rental records, questioned his employees, coworkers, friends, neighbors, family, and used outside private search investigators to watch him.
Wow.
Yeah. And so these breakdowns, he ended up getting delusions that he was Jesus Christ and he was capable of bringing Michelle back to life. He was hospitalized, and when he was released, the police continued to investigate him, even afterwards. He then suffered another mental breakdown, and he made several incriminating statements to the police during this course of their investigation. In one statement, he is claimed to have suffocated Michelle and put her body in a sewer. In another, he said that he had buried her near his father's grave. And in May of 1888, Michelle's mother made an appearance on America's Most Wanted and told a national television audience that Mr. Dorr had killed their daughter. And when he saw the program, he went to his ex-wife's house and demanded to be let in, saying that he knew where Michelle was and the truth was going to burn a hole in your soul. Yes, so, I don't know, when you hear about that, I'm like, dang, mate, how... I don't know, if you're in that mental state of mind, can you make those accusations that you killed your own child? I don't think I could. So, very messed up.
Sometimes I think about killing my children.
Very messed up. So, all this took place in Silver Springs, Maryland. Can I be honest? We're almost at an hour. I still have a good bit. I'm proud. Go me. So, Silver Springs, Maryland. Now we're going to go to years later, okay? So this was in 88.
So Hadden got out of was he ever institutionalized?
No.
Okay.
So now we're years later. So what's 88 to 92? What is that? How many years?
4.
Oh my God. I thought it was 8. Okay, so, never mind. So, 4 years later, I about put many years later, in Bethesda, Maryland, in October of 1992.
Wait. Bethesda? They're not based out of Bethesda, Maryland, are they? Are they an American company?
Bethesda?
Yeah, the gaming company.
I don't know. Previously on Gummy Buddies.
Bethesda, where you at?
I think it's a UK thing.
I know it's an old-timey name, too, but...
Oh, I didn't know that.
Carry on while I sniff this boo-boo stick.
You scared me. I was like, oh.
Well, you said Bethesda, and I was like, gaming. I'm here for it.
So, I forgot to pronounce... I don't know how to pronounce her last name, but this is our next girl we're going to talk about.
Okay.
Her name is Laura Hogantelling. Teeling. I feel so bad that I don't know how to say it, and it makes me really sad because
she's a victim.
It's very sad.
Okay.
So, she disappeared. She was a 23-year-old resident that would occasionally visit her mother, Penny. Now, Penny, her mother, hired a gardener, which turned out to be Hadden Clark.
Wait, you went from cooking to gardening?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, he became attached to Penny in a motherly kind of way. And when Laura didn't show up to her new job, she just started a new job in, I think it was close, but in Washington, D.C.
Okay.
They started reaching out to, friends and family saying, well, we haven't, she's not here for work in this new job. So later that day, the neighbors were saying that they saw a woman come out of the front of the house, and that was the last they saw. And so automatically Hayden's a suspect. Well, they're trying to figure out where was he during this?
Okay.
And when they were questioning that it could be him, the Penny, the mom, was like, no, it couldn't be Hadden. Hadden's the sweetest, the most kindest guy. He would never do something like this. This isn't him.
Newsflash, that's how all the killers are. Okay,
Sorry.
not all of them, but a lot of them.
Sorry. I'm so parched.
This is a segment where Katie keeps putting lotion on her hands.
So she was like, no, don't, like, it's not him, whatever. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So the police wanted... I'm gonna cough again. Hold on.
It's okay, future Katie.
I'm
You'll
sorry.
amplify that down. It's fine.
I'm losing my mind.
Ignore my squeaky chair.
The police wanted to investigate, but she really pushed against it. Like, investigating
What?
her house.
If
like,
she
they
was
didn't
that
really want
convinced that he
they
was
didn't think
innocent.
it was him. Mhm.
Okay.
So this was also a guy who had built his name around town that people would know him. He had several jobs doing a bunch of different things for the town. He also would go to the skate shop and he would rollerblade around town and he would call himself the Rocketville Rocket. And there's a picture of him. I'll show it here.
Is he just roller skates?
Yeah.
Yes! I need to see this serial killer in his skates. And I need to see it.
I'm hurrying!
Right freaking now.
I'm slow.
I'm the Rocketville Rocket. I'll kill anybody who doesn't call me that.
Okay, so here's the first. This is what his outfit was. I'm putting it up here. Okay.
Okay, for those listening
But then-
on audio, he looks very special in his...
And then there's the next picture.
He's got like this like sportsy type long sleeve shirt and then this like serious helmet. Is that like ski goggles on top of the helmet too?
I have no idea. So,
You
yeah.
are the Rocketville Rocket, sir.
So he was like making a name for himself.
That's so funny.
It is really funny. So this obviously raised a giant red flags and it made him a prime suspect. God dang it. On October 31st.
One of the... If we ever pop off, I need anybody listening to this to make a montage, I don't care how long, of patients messing up words and going, just repeating yourself and correcting yourself, because it's the cutest thing ever.
I hate you.
Sucks.
You know what ticks me off? TED Talk real quick. We'll get back to our show here in a minute. I'm being judgy. When all the other podcasters are like so professional and just like, it looks so unrealistic. I'm like,
like they never flub up their words and stuff.
I'm like,
yeah.
this is as natural as it gets for us.
Mm-hmm.
Literally. Like, we're just so comfy cozy.
All natural.
And like, they all just seem like they have money and like they just are very bougie and we're like, girl,
look at
we're
my
sitting in
cat
our
hair
cupboard.
curtains.
It's just like, it's something about it just makes me happy that like we do it this way.
Yeah, but if we do it this way, what if we do it right and we eventually get that way? And what if they were this way before they got that way? You know what I'm saying? I think I had a 5 now.
She's doing the devil's advocate thing. Just be on my side that they're annoying.
I just want that to be us one day. I want us to be the annoying bougie people. I want a freaking hot tub woman.
That would be so cool.
Especially right now with how cold it is.
How cool that would be if we did an episode. No. Never mind. I don't like that
It's our
idea.
Patreon episode.
All right, back to the story.
Back to the story.
So on October 31st, 1992,
Halloween.
Hadden unexpectedly arrived at the Rhode Island home of his sister, Allison, not Aubrey, Allison, Huggins. In later testimony, Miss Huggins described her brother as appearing very disheveled and very nervous, very agitated. She never had seen him like this way before. Sorry. Hadden told her that the police were trying to pin a crime on him because he was a homeless man. On the same day, Hadden went...
He was homeless?
Yeah, he's been a homeless man for years.
I missed that.
Yeah.
Okay.
He would basically use his truck to sleep in.
Mm.
Or he'd, like, go out into the woods and he would, like, put his truck there and make, like, a makeshift campsite.
Okay.
So on that same day, Hadden went to the Clark family plot in the cemetery in Wellfit, Massachusetts, where he camped for the night. Hadden had returned to Maryland shortly after his trip to Massachusetts on November 6, 1992. So, because he was a prime suspect, and he was gone for such a suspicious amount of time, they seized and searched his truck, And the police found various items in the truck, including an eyeglasses case packed with dirt,
I'll
And-
forgive you.
and a map of a cemetery. So he just randomly had these two objects. During the question...
Suspicious. I want to make that a soundbite for us. Suspicious.
We'll just have our own buttons and we can just smack it.
Like the
Yeah.
nut.
So during the questioning, Hadden was like sleep deprived during this whole thing. And
Okay.
additionally, he requested for a lawyer or a counsel, but they denied him one. They just when you watch the video, they'll be like, "Nope, you're not getting one." And to me, that's really wrong because as our right, you can get one, and the fact that they completely just did that, violating his rights just to get something on him, even though I wouldn't go to court because it's, can't do that. So it ticks me off that this was when they were doing the bear and all these seductive things and touching him and doing all this stuff. It was just so wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And, but during that whole time, Hadden didn't incriminate himself. He didn't say one bad thing about anything. He just kept mouth shut. So they did all that and breaking all these, things for him to just say nothing. I would hold my tongue. I would be like,
Mm-hmm.
I just want to give them what they wanted. Even if I was in the wrong. You know what I'm saying? So, takes me off.
What?
You're just staring at me and I'm cute. Anyways, in January...
I'm sorry. I'll look elsewhere.
In January 1983, the map was of a cemetery in Massachusetts that Hadden had visited on October 31st. On January 3rd, the Massachusetts police went to the gravesite and noticed that the topsoil within the Clark family plot had been disturbed. And no! Recording. Coincidentally. Coincidentally? Okay. Now, why did I put such a big word? I didn't even put that word. I made it an easy sentence. I put there, asterisk on map. So there was an asterisk on the map where the plot
the
was.
soil was disturbed.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he had a map of what he put there. It was like a treasure map. So supposedly, fuck these big words, man. It pisses me off. This is so wrong.
It's your motor functions. I'm taking away your driver's license.
We should make driver's license
for our motor functions, and then we have to give it up when we get too high. Okay, I'll write that down.
That's so good.
People, remind us if we never do that to do that.
So, while you do that, a brief thing with the Bradfield brother.
Mm-hmm.
He, Hadden had said that he had killed multiple women. It wasn't just that one. And he was able to hide their bodies and all this stuff. Well, he would take trophies off of them, such as jewelry.
Okay.
And Hadden said he knew where he hid his stash and stuff. And sure enough, when they went out to the grandparents back of the house, I believe, they hadn't told them right where to look, and it was a bucket full of women's jewelry.
A bucket?
A bucket, a 5-gallon bucket. So think about all those women that died.
Whoa.
Disgusting. So when I first heard that, I was like, oh, well, snap. This literal treasure map is whatever he thinks is a treasure for these women that he's killing. I was like, oh my God. I was so invested in it. So while they were there, they noticed there were rust marks on the cemetery marker near the family plot. So something had been there. If your truck is rusty, there was rust on it.
Uh-huh.
And then there's another big word. In addition, they noticed nothing. I just read that sentence.
I'm so happy. My lights.
So basically, they noticed the rust on the cemetery marker.
Okay.
The cemetery caretaker stated that the plot wasn't disturbed on October 14th. So between the 14th and the 31st, something happened.
Okay.
And the only people we can know that are there so far is Hadden.
Something happened.
Dun, dun, dun. An FBI expert was able to examine the soil found underneath the truck, the bottom of the truck, and compare it to the dirt that was at the cemetery. And it was consistent with the same essential minerals. And
I'm sorry, could you repeat that one more time? Because I feel bad. I sighed really loud over you.
Oh.
I want to make sure people heard that.
And, okay, so when they examined the soil found under the truck at the cemetery and compared it, it was like the same minerals.
Okay, got it.
And all the dirt that was packed into the
What
eyeglass.
year was this?
1992.
Okay.
So as for like the eyeglasses case that was packed with dirt, they didn't.
I just wrote 1990R. Getting really high. Okay.
So
eyeglasses.
That was the same dirt found at the gravesite. Okay. So on that same day, they took cadaver dogs. Cadaver dogs. They took cadaver dogs. Stand you. They would take these freaking dogs to search the area, and the first dog alerted near the area that they were investigating. Okay. So they didn't want to just test the first dog, so they brought in a second one, and it also alerted in the same spot.
Okay.
Well, I didn't know this about the dogs, but how they work is like they're not alerting on like the buried people in the ground that have been there for so long. Mm-hmm. It's like the fresh meat body. Mm-hmm. And I didn't know that.
Because I think they smell the decay, and when bodies have been buried for so long, like I think
crazy?
They smell like the decomposing flesh.
Katy,
or maybe it's like a bacteria thing.
I just can't believe it.
Previously on Gummy Buddies,
go dogs.
What exactly are dogs smelling when they alert? I'm assuming it has to do with like the bacteria that builds up on the cadavers. The cadavers.
So,
that was so funny.
Stop it.
I'm so glad we're recording that. You said that about me once when I did something stupid. You're like, I'm so glad we're recording. The table has turned.
How many times do I get the stupid funny ones because I just can't talk?
I like it. It just makes me happy when
it
I
happens
do it.
like a million times.
I like it.
Okay. Well, good.
I wrote 1990R, okay? I'm not judging you.
So in 1993, Hadden... Okay.
1990T, you say.
Hadden would later admit that he was the one that killed Laura.
Okay.
He took it as a plea deal that if, like, they showed them where her body was, he would, like, get second-degree murder, and this stuff, okay? Mm-hmm. He admitted that he put her in the gravesite, but then later removed her, and I believe took it out to the back of the grandparents' property, because it was the property of their grandparents, and then after that, it was just straight woods for miles and miles. So, I think the dogs were smelling her there at one point, but it hadn't dissipated yet because she was in the ground for so long. Like the dirt absorbed the smell. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Good.
Guten Tag.
Oh my God. I need a water break again. Sorry.
Well, this is the third part where Katy stops talking. Okay, continue, Patience.
Now, with all this information, how did they find Hadden Clark committed all these murders, besides admitting the Laura one? Like, I'm going to get into it.
Okay.
Hold on.
I mean, there weren't exactly databases back then, so can't have been... I'm eager to learn how.
So now, remember the diaries and drawings that he made out to Jesus? Jack? Do you remember us talking about that?
The prison... Jack Truitt?
Yep.
The prison cellmate.
Okay, so the drawing book that he had made.
Full circle.
These drawings had different girls in them that would resemble... One of them resembled Michelle. One of them resembled Laura.
He literally drew out his victims.
And then, in the book, there is this page where it's hands with rope around them, and they're cut off.
And no one else
just lying
knew those details.
on, like, sandy beach. Okay?
Okay.
So he was drawing these things in prison to Jesus. Now, when Hadden confided in him, telling him about... He had told him that he murdered Michelle. Hadden said that to Jack.
Uh-huh.
And...
Wait, so Jack... I'm sorry, Jack drew these or Hadden drew these
Hadden.
pictures? Hadden drew them, Jack had them, they were just cellmates, so Jack didn't have possession of these diaries and drawings. Okay.
So when Hadden confessed to him that he killed Michelle, like, he was like, he's serious. Like, he meant it.
So it's the diary with the similar pictures. It's the cellmate saying, hey,
But you're in prison. Who's going to believe a prisoner of something else?
Snitches. They happen.
Jack called his wife. His wife gets a hold of, I don't know what level, I think it was the state police or something, said, this is what my husband said about this person.
This sounds
he
familiar.
Has this drawing.
But then again, this probably happens a lot, actually.
And they listened. They came to the prison and they interviewed Hadden, but Hadden wouldn't go without Jesus. So Jack just went along with it. Because he's like, hey, if I can help some little girl that's missing, I'm going to just do what he wants.
I like how you called him Jesus and not Jack.
Well, because that's what they just always refer him to
they do?
in the thing.
Oh.
So, so he just kind of went everywhere with Hadden to get him to speak.
Okay.
Sorry.
You're fine.
So, in the book, I'm getting very high.
I was just thinking, cadaver.
So Hadden was going to show them where Michelle was buried. He was like, I'll show you, like, this is what Jesus wants. He wants me to tell you where he's buried. Like, and then Hadden, like, started to get cold feet, and Jack, like, took him in a room and, like, pushed him up against the wall, and it scared him, and he's like, okay, we're going. So, or it was to find, Laura's body. Okay, my apologies. So we're talking about Laura. They're gonna go find her body. I also forgot to mention, in the drawing book, you know how, like, artists sign their names?
Yeah.
There would be a common signing name of Kristen.
Okay.
Well, they had a new officer. So when they were leaving, they brought in this new officer.
You said it right the first couple times, and then you messed up on the third time making fun of yourself saying it right.
So they brought her in, and she was like a new person to the force, I believe. And she resembled somebody in this book, and her name was also Kirsten. Oh. So they brought her along. And I guess she was, like, really young, really pretty, and they wanted to see if that, like, had, like, how he feels around that after being away for so long. Well, in order for him to take them to Laura's body, he had to dress like a woman.
Why?
So that was his thing. He liked dressing like a woman.
I thought you were saying the police, like, made him dress like a woman.
No. He
what more are they doing?
So Kirsten took him to, like, these different shops and bought what they could, like, bougie stuff. And then they leave. They even got him a wig.
This man is so desperate to cross-dress. He's like, that's it.
So they got him a wig.
Wow.
And then he would wear this religious necklace, but
Finish your thought.
Okay. So they had the religious necklace. Well, the police couldn't take that off of him because it's a religious item. Like, that's something that they can't do. Well, Jack was like, he has I think it was Jack, I'm almost positive, said that there was a razor blade stuffed in between it. Oh. And they were like,
and a crucifix?
I don't know what it was, but
okay.
They so they're all in this car going to this place, and Hadden just starts to, like, screech and scream, and he, like, was trying to attack Kirsten, he was able to get the razor blade out, and he was gonna kill her, I believe.
What a way to start your job on the force,
and
getting attacked by a bra razor blade. Or what was it? You said a bra?
A razor blade.
Where was it hidden, though? A bra or the crucifix?
In some sort of religious item. I don't know what it was.
Okay.
So...
I'm, like, imagining him attacking her in the car.
So they get out, they take that away from him, obviously, and then they continue on because they're like, we've given you this much. And so they keep going. And at one point, they get there, and the Jesus, Jack, was just like, let me take care of him. Like, he's a big pain for everybody. I can do it right here. No one has to know. Like, Jack was willing to do that. And the officer was like, no, because if he did kill this little girl, let's get her home. Like, we can't be doing that.
I can't believe he was like, hey, I'll kill him for you. That's so weird.
Yeah.
And the fact that the police officers probably would have been like, okay, if they didn't have the corpse to find.
Right? Because he has information.
It never occurred to me that an officer or, like, a prison guard would purposefully, like, I mean, I guess in the movies sometimes they'll let, like, pedophiles get beat up in the prisons. But, like, it never would occur to me that they full on let a murder happen because it's like, oh, you're already in jail. You get to keep committing murder because you're going to be stuck there anyway.
Yeah.
That's like a secondhand murder by the officer.
So...
Sorry. That just really fascinates me.
So they were going through the woods, and, like, now they're in the back of the parents' house. Mm-hmm. Grandparents' house, in the wooded area. So I guess he would, wander and do all that stuff. He said that they led him to this area, and they said that he had burned, I believe, a mattress or something with a box, like a spring.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he said mattress. And then that way when the dirt settled and everything, the coils would just bury in the ground, and then you wouldn't know.
Oh! Billy.
It's Tipper.
Oh, it's Tipper. Oh.
Who's here?
TJ.
It's Elijah.
Oh, Elijah David.
I didn't know you guys were doing podcast.
We're doing our podcast, and now you're on the podcast. Say hi. Don't knock our camera.
Hi.
Okay.
Great. Continuing. I'm almost done.
You're good. I'm enjoying this. There's no pressure.
We're going almost an hour 20.
They're still great on time though, because usually our episodes are between like hour and a half to hour and 45, so we're good.
Okay. So.
You good, girl?
Okay, so they're walking in the woods. That's what we were talking about. They were walking in the woods, and they were like, everyone was like, he's just leading us on a chase. Like, he isn't gonna, like, give us this. This isn't real. One of the officers took a break, like, somewhere randomly, and saw a wire sticking out of the ground.
A wire, you say?
Pulled on it. Pulled on it.
Uh-huh. And what did the wire do?
It's wrong. I need a second to think. Damn it!
So they were walking in the woods. They come across, they randomly find this wire.
I do believe that after they uncovered that, underneath there was Laura. I do believe. I could be wrong. I'm too high, so
I see your eyes getting more and more red as you talk.
Holy smokes. Okay, so don't quote me on stuff after this, because you don't trust high people.
Don't listen to us when we're high. Don't trust high people. Okay.
So after they uncovered her. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so they uncovered her body. And they even went back to Penny and asked if they could look at her bed to see, like, maybe something happened in the bedroom. And she was like, no, nothing happened here. I was in this room when this all happened, and there was nothing out of the ordinary. It's still not out of the ordinary. And they said, just let us look.
Mm-hmm.
Now, mind you, one of her friends, her best friends, Laura, had just weeks before, when they were looking for her, went into her room and sat on her bed and laid back. And, you know, like how you just flop on somebody's bed and just lay there. Mm-hmm. She had done that. And now here we are. They're starting to investigate this bedroom. And they stripped the mattress. And they put the UV light on. And the mattress was soaked with her blood.
Oh.
And there was a hand-dragged mark where he dragged her. And the best friend, when she was
How old was she?
23. She's like, it's so unreal to know that you were just sitting, like, where she died in that moment.
Oh my gosh, that's so freaking sad.
Mm-hmm.
And especially, like, the hand mark, I would think that almost indicate that she was still alive, because usually your hand, like, is gonna, like, grab more when you're alive. Because if you're dead, it's just gonna kind of be more smushed. But if it was, like, a distinct claw, then that means she was probably suffering.
So
Look at my detective brain
I'm
going.
so proud of you. So they ended up in Hadden's truck. There was a pillowcase that had a floral
Pattern?
Oh my god.
Lace trim, filigree?
Lace trim.
Okay.
Thank you. It was like that around this pillowcase, and like that's really odd to have for a pillowcase with no pillow.
Yeah.
So they go into the bedroom, and they're like, "Is this her normal pillowcases?" She goes, "No, I've never had those before. Those were ours. They were the same ones that matched the Hadden Clark one."
Oh, jeez.
So
why did he think nobody would notice that?
I mean, but it's been taking them a long time. So supposedly, how she died, he like forced her. Whoops, sorry. Shame on me. Okay, I'm gonna read this first part first.
Okay.
So, for the reason why he killed her, he was jealous. He
Okay.
wanted that motherly love that, he probably didn't get. And one day, he went to the barn out back, grabbed the house keys because he was working as the gardener. He walked through the front door, and this is him saying it on the tape. He was wearing a dress, and he says, a very nice dress. I carried a box in the house that contained a gun, and he was wearing a wig. He walked up to Laura's bedroom, woke her up, pointed the gun next to her head. He handcuffed her, tied her with a rope. He said, you know my name. It starts with an H, and my last name starts with an L. And if you say the wrong answer, I will kill you. And that, I did backwards. Sorry. It starts with an L. So basically it's her first initial and her last initial.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, this is my name, saying that she was Laura now. Like she is the new daughter.
Wow.
Which, think about it. Think about that as a scary movie. You're taking someone's identity and like they just come in dressed as you and they're like, oh, that's so creepy.
Oh, for sure.
So the more detailed version says that afterwards he forced Laura to undress and take a bath as a cleansing ritual. And then he unloaded a .22 caliber into her. It says loaded, but I don't fully believe that. I don't think that's right. But he bound her wrists with the duct tape and the ropes and then her ankles. And then he covered her eyes, mouth, nose, and head with duct tape before he suffocated her. So.
Wow.
Yeah, very sad.
Wait, where did all the blood come into play? I'm sorry.
I think something happened to her when there's different perspectives that he stabbed her when she was in the bedroom.
Uh-huh.
But other people say
but
that
then
she
they
died.
found the duct tape.
Yeah, so there's like two different stories of like how she died. I really
I
couldn't
would
find
hate to
it.
think of her being stabbed and then afterwards being duct taped and then being.
I don't know. I don't know too much because
But if there was blood everywhere, the duct tape wouldn't stick. Probably.
This was a new this is my words. I really need to finish. I'm almost done. Since this is so new, fuck, my mouth is so dry. God. So because it's so new, I couldn't find that much information because it's just buried under all these nude news articles.
Buried under all the nudes she's got on her phone.
So
stay tuned. Patience is a wild cowgirl next.
so I couldn't find like an autopsy report about her.
Okay.
She's the only one. But I'm gonna ask what you think or how you think Michelle and Hadden crossed paths that day.
Oh,
I
what?
want
I
you
didn't even
to
know they
tell me
lived in
your-
the same area.
Yeah.
Wait, Michelle and Hadden?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never
The
mind.
6-year-old and the other one. It's the 6-year-old and the suspected serial killer that we're talking about.
We're talking about Michelle, not Laura. We were just talking about...
Michelle's the little 6-year-old.
Yeah, but like we were just talking about Laura, so
Laura,
I'm confused.
yeah.
We just jumped all the way back to Michelle, so I was confused. Okay.
Yeah. I kind of just ended like that's as much as I know about Laura.
Okay.
Now I want to tell you about Michelle.
Okay.
And what he did.
Back to what city were they living in? Not New York.
Silver Springs.
Silver Springs.
How did they cross paths?
Well, they were neighbors. I mean, there were only 3. What?
Do you
Was
think
it cold? That was a winter? When did she die?
Nope, it was summertime. She was in a kiddie pool with a bathing suit. Do you think he took her from her backyard? Do you think that she was walking down the street listening to music and he picked her up? Do you think
So I get to just guess anything I want?
I want to see what you think, how it all happened. How she ended up dying. I want you to try to tell me how you think she died.
How I think she died or how they met or both? Okay. I think that he... this is so sad.
I know.
You don't seem sad.
I already cried over it, so I'm kind of just like, I
Okay.
dealt with the pain. I've cried.
I don't know. I think I'm trying to
mourned.
think it has to do something with him and his desire for feminism. Like clothes. Something with her clothes. Like he got caught looking in her underwear drawer or wanting her to bring her underwear or some clothes he wanted her to wear for him or something like that. That's my guess.
Okay.
And that she was strangled with the clothing or underwear.
Okay. Good thought.
I mean, not.
Okay. You know what I meant.
Yeah.
Just ignore the animals. So, that day, Hadden was clearing his things out from his brother's house because his brother kicked him out.
Mm-hmm.
And that same day, he was so angry and furious, he took it out on Michelle. Michelle had come over to play with Joffrey's daughter, Elizabeth. I'm pretty sure it was Elizabeth. And they weren't there. But she, would always come into the house to do whatever she wanted.
Oh, I forgot Joffrey had those kids.
In the court document, it is stated, Hadden had heard a noise upstairs. He went to retrieve his 12-inch chef knife from the truck. He went upstairs. He saw Michelle playing in the niece's bedroom.
I don't want to hear this. Okay.
And he slashed her throat. The blow almost decapitated Michelle. And afterwards, he put her in a green trash bag and then into a duffel bag. In Joffrey's house, they wanted to do an investigation and look at the floor. They were able to see UV light in the cracks, like the glow in the cracks. And so it was, in fact, she died there. And he's crying so much in this when he has to say that, and it was so hard. It made me cry. So I don't
remembered it.
So this is not 100% a fact, but in multiple articles, it states that he tried to... Stop. This is actually... I'm almost done. Don't...
No, I just went from crying to here you go, articles.
Sorry. But in multiple articles, it states that he tried to have sex with her body, but was unsuccessful. He drank some of her blood and ate a piece of her flesh.
This is getting... You can't just casually throw all those sentences one after another at, like it's not a bombshell. By the way, he also did this, and he also did this, and then he had an operation, and then he grew through
Supposedly. It's not confirmed. It's just been told that way.
Okay.
But he did, and then it says stuffed her into a duffel bag. Which is the binders, when they saw him putting a duffel bag into his truck, they saw him at 11:30 to 12:45. So that duffel bag that he was stuffing into the trunk was Michelle, and they didn't even realize it.
I can't imagine just seeing your neighbor put something in their car and not know.
It's claimed that he in one research place I did, they say that he took the knife and drew a Z in the back on Michelle's back, but it was just one source that had said that, but I was like, I don't know if that's so real or not, but
that seems way more cold and calculated to draw a Z as like a sign, as a call sign for, I would be surprised if that were true, just because, if he has these blackouts and slashes her throat, why would he want to leave, a marker?
Right.
I don't know.
So, I'm almost finished here. I'm going to talk about...
fine.
I just feel bad. So, the last victim we're going to talk about, it is unconfirmed, but they have, they've gone out there so many times to see if it was true.
Okay.
In his drawing book, the hands... Remember how I talked about the hands that were just cut off laying on a beach?
Yeah.
They go to investigate it. He said there was this giant outbreak called the Lady of the Dunes.
Oh.
And it was some Jane Doe that was missing her hands. In this news article, this is the big outbreak. And Hadden in this book has these hands, and it was like a still recent thing. He's like, I did it. I killed her. I think it was a prostitute maybe, but I can't be 100% sure. He goes, I took her out there. It was when he was working at Cape Cod.
With the chef job?
He went out to the dunes.
I remembered.
Yeah. Went out to the dunes, killed her, cut off her hands. And he was like, I can even tell you where her body is. Tells them where the body is, but they can't get to it because all the sand that moves around all the time in the dunes. It would be impossible to know what it looked like, that how long ago that was.
I never found it.
Never found it. So supposedly he had killed that person. But here's the big thing. I really need everyone to listen.
Okay.
This is where everybody comes into play. Because at the end of this docuseries, it will talk about how don't do the bystander effect. Like when you see something, say something. Full circle. And it talks about if you need to report something that doesn't look right, you should always report it. Because he was homeless, he had traveled to almost every state in the United States. And during this time period where he was like on the go, people didn't know, like he would just kind of move. There are a ton of missing people. Women in that.
Working women in the workplace.
In that time frame. So at the end, it states that there are more victims, but he won't give up any more about them. Like he's been done because they made him angry. So like he's done talking. But in the book, it gives clues that he had for all these people.
I bet it'd be so interesting to read through that diary and that journal.
I tried to find more pictures of it, but I can't find it.
It's like the Voynich manuscript all over again. Translating.
And at the end, it'll show every state that he's been to. One of them was Nebraska. And so I was like, imagine if we could go on there during that time frame that he could have possibly been here. And
figure out who he killed.
Gonna look. I wanted to see if we could find that missing person that could potentially like be someone that he killed.
Dude, that'd be fascinating.
So I don't know if that's something we want to do when we're high. I think it'd be really interesting just to kind of look and see about these missing persons. It is stated that apparently a lot of the victims reminded him of his mother, and so that was like a big cause of it. So
typical serial killer behavior.
What serial killer category would you put him in? Thus far at the beginning that I had.
So I would say, see the mission one you said?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's necessarily that because he, I wrote very good notes, by the way.
Hey.
I think it's probably more hedonistic for the thrill. I don't know. It could be lust. I don't know if they ever found his semen on any of these victims.
Not that I could find.
So I think it's more of like the thrill. I don't think the mission was really like ridding the world of women that were like his mom necessarily. I think it was a mixture of visionary with the crazy like thoughts and stuff and personality issues, and then the hedonism.
So if you choose to watch this docuseries, I want to talk about it more. I want other people to watch it and talk about it. Mm-hmm. I would put him in the visionary category solely because he had this other personality of Kirsten. And he would claim like, oh, Kirsten made me do it. Kirsten made me do this. And I think because his mother, did all that stuff to him growing up, he developed a second personality. And that personality would be like revenge and hateful.
So then maybe it's like just, a vision of his own mom. A vision of the mom. Okay. But you could also look at it from the lens of power and control because he didn't have power when he was bullied when he was younger. So now he's taking back power and taking that control from these women who a visionary kind of thinks are like his mom.
Do you believe... Okay, so this goes back to the very first question. Do you still believe that you aren't born evil?
Yeah, I still believe you're not born evil. I think that it's a combination of injury, things that happen to you physically and mentally while you're alive. I don't think you just come into this world and you are. Yeah.
Good.
What do you think?
I think...
Do you think people are just born evil?
I don't think so. I mean, I think it has to solely be based upon your childhood and your upbringing of your generation. Or your previous generations, you know? Like, it's just so based off of that because...
There's people that are
that's who define you.
And there's lots of people that are really, really prone to it. Like, I don't know. Just the whole nature versus nurture thing in general, like, it could go both ways.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Real quick, I'm going to show you a picture of Hadden. This is what he looks like now. And this is what he was when he's younger. I'm going to show you a picture of him.
You guys get to see the picture before I do. I'm sitting here.
I'm so sorry.
I'm like a good 6 because in my head I was just like, when I'm editing this in the future, I'll see the picture before I see it now too. So future Katie's seeing something before current Katie does. She's not listening to my rant.
I'm not. You saw him in the hockey costume. This is when he worked at a like flip burger joint. I believe it's some sort of burger joint.
His smile, he looks like the mad kid. From Mad Magazine.
This is another one of him.
She doesn't know who that is. Patience, put a picture of the Mad Magazine kid up and put it next to the Hadley dude.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it. Do it.
There's like, he's got this smug
Here's
smile.
another picture of him.
I'm going to be real with you though.
Hit me with it.
I know, I can't say it on the podcast.
Okay.
Wait, mute me if it's bad. Okay, my hair's all messed up. Okay. What? Like, when I look at him, he just looks like special needs. You know what I mean? Like, you just look at him and he looks like him's could be
So this is him.
a diversity hire of some kind.
This is what he looked like once he was in prison.
Okay, gross, but he does look more attractive now. He doesn't look special needs.
Okay. And then I'm real quick, I want to show you Laura. I totally forgot.
You're gonna hate yourself. You're gonna have to add so many pictures to that.
It's okay. I feel like my last one I did a lot, and so I'm like, okay, this is fine. It's kind of been fun editing, but like
we should be.
I'm like, eh.
You know what though? We need to remember to describe these pictures a little better for people that can only listen.
You suck it up. Look on Google. Use Google.
She doesn't care about your earwax.
Okay.
Even though she knows you don't have eyeballs.
I'm going to show you multiple pictures of her. I'm going to put multiple up on the screen. So this is the first one. This is Laura.
She's so pretty.
I feel like I would just want to show you a bunch of different ones. Here's another one. This is when she graduated
Gorgeous.
from Harvard.
Of course she did.
This was... I like showing you pictures. I don't know. It's fun. Yeah. And then I'm going to show you what her and her mom look like. Oops. It's a little blurry, but I'm sorry. That's Penny, who was like, no, Hayden going to do this. Hayden wouldn't hurt my daughter. I did.
Wow.
So that was my
How
topic.
mad would you be if you sat there defending, like, they didn't do
I
it,
know,
they
I
didn't
would
do it,
be-
and then you found out.
I'd be so mad. That's my topic. What'd you think? Rate it 1 to 10.
I'm level checking your topic. I give it a solid 8. I think you did really good. I would give it an 8, even a 9.
Oh!
Yeah. You did good. You were very thorough with your research. The only thing I need to know, which I think you touched on, is he still alive?
Yes, he's in the... I think it's Eastern Institution. Eastern Correctional Institution, which is somewhere up in Massachusetts. So, yep.
Okay. And then is he, what about, like, Joffrey? Oh, wait, he died?
Nope, he's still alive.
Oh, you did the docuseries, you said.
He's so
Okay.
cute. Can I show you what Joffrey looks like?
Yeah.
Oh, I love him. Okay, we all, because this has, like, traumatized him so much.
The cat is also traumatized.
You'll have to see him in the docuseries, but this is what Joffrey looks like.
Oh.
He's so cute. Okay, what did you ask me about that?
I just asked if he was still alive, and then you said
Yep.
that the docuseries.
And then he got a 70-year punishment, whatever, jail time, prison time.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't know if he's eligible for parole or something, but he would get out when he's like 90.
So is
think.
Hadden, how many victims is he estimated to have killed?
It's only 2 confirmed. That's
They
fine.
estimated, like suspected. Because
They don't have,
they can't be like, oh,
because
there's up to this many.
Because he's been to so many states in such a long time period that it could be hundreds of thousands of people.
I'm curious what the wide range of his jobs was, because he worked as a chef, then
A
he worked
gardener.
like just a burger flipper, then he did the gardener.
The roller rocket.
His oh my gosh, the Rocket of Rockville. How could I have forgotten?
So yeah, they like it's there's no estimate.
Wow.
That's why I was like, it would be fun if we looked into it.
Okay. Yeah.
I
Usually there's an estimate. I'm surprised there's not.
tried really hard, but I really want everyone to watch the docuseries.
Okay. Let's very good. I liked your topic. Okay. We're gonna go to snack time. Real quick, quiz me on some random factoid from your thing. I want to see how well I picked.
Right now?
Yeah, just a random little fact.
How many siblings were there?
You told me 2 different answers. You said there was Bradfield and Joffrey, and then the sister. So like 3 siblings,
Right.
and you weren't sure the sister's name.
Yeah, I thought it was. What is her sister's name? Is
Her sister,
Sorry, Hadden's sister. Is it? Do you want me to give you options? Or do you want
Elizabeth, Sarah.
Mm.
Say them.
You want me? You want me to give you like an option?
Yeah.
Is it? What did I use earlier? And I was like, oh, that's all right. Is it Amanda or is it Allison? That's not what I used earlier, but. Oh, I remember. Is it Aubrey or is it Allison?
Okay, well, it's Allison. I know that now since you repeated it twice and you changed so
But I
much.
remembered because I remember when I was reading it back, I was like so annoyed at myself that I said her name wrong.
I just accidentally opened my journal to high snack food, and it's a page with ideas of their high snack food.
What is?
Cinnabon.
I didn't get it. I just disappointed her. You watched me kill her. I'm running.
I wanted Cinnabon.
I'm sorry, I forgot.
It's okay.
What color bathing suit did Michelle have?
Polka dots, pink,
Yeah.
and white with polka dots.
Yeah.
That's
and
a sad one.
what animal sat on top of Hayden's head when he trained him?
Raccoon.
Let me think of one hard one.
Okay. Cadarvadar.
What? You're so stupid. What were the trophies?
The diary journals.
Good job. I was trying to give you trick questions to see if you could get if you were going to say the jewelry from his brother.
Oh,
I
the
was trying-
bucket of jewelry.
I was trying to trick you. but you
that's
thought.
that's like a whole can of worms. A
Yep.
bucket of freaking jewelry?
Mhm.
Or was he like grave robbing too?
I don't know. All this is ongoing. And that's why, like, when they did this docuseries, they're like, if anybody knows of anyone resembling him in this time period, say something because he could be connected to this.
Some of my favorite things are when I'm watching Unsolved Mysteries and then they have like update because
Yeah.
people call in and it's like, get them. I love that.
Pecans?
What did I say? Pecans.
Yes! Murder! Perfect.
Pecans.
So, anyways, that was our topic. Snack time does sound good.
I'm
Thank you for listening to my topic.
thirsty. Was it good? I've seen that
keeps
so many
yawning.
times. I probably have to. I might even have to delete that off of my notes app because I think I might have it as one of my potential topics. So
Really?
yeah. So yeah.
Sweet.
So none of them are confirmed. And what did he get put in prison if it wasn't confirmed? Just from his confessions.
Yeah.
Okay, so his confessions and the circumstantial evidence, but no direct evidence.
There's another charge that he got on there, and it was like a whole other story, but it wasn't about murder, and I was like, pfft. He basically burned these people's house down when he was staying in their basement because they told him to leave. He didn't want to leave. He burned the house down, basically killed the cats that were inside, but he was trying to kill the family, but the family got out. Got that.
Uh-huh. I did, actually. You were speaking really fast, and that was a lot of words, but I did.
I'm hungry.
All right. I think we're about on the same level. I was a 6. I feel like I'm at a 5 now, but I feel like we're good.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Snack time.
Hi, we're back from snack time.
Yes. Some of us were back before other people from snack time.
That's fine. We're wingers, remember?
Yeah. About that.
Level check.
Burp, burp. Honestly, not nearly. Like, I'm happy high. I am high, but like 6.
Okay.
But I'm happy with that. Like, I'm still been enjoying tonight, and I'm glad that I'm not so high because I really want to, we want to play video games after this because we're nerds. Speaking of video games, don't let me forget after we're done with the level check and the snack review. I want to talk to you about video games. Go ahead.
Okay.
All right. What do you think you were?
I may be at an 8. I'm happy, but I'm like, my sluggishness and tiredness is really pulling.
It's a good thing I have this Alani here, Mother
So, I just kind of, I'm going to see how I feel once we kind of just start talking again.
Want to swig? No one has to know. Oh, wait, I am an enabler. So, snack time. Not much to review here. We didn't really try anything
we did
new.
The Bavarian pretzels. Brought them back.
Bavarian. The Bavarian cream pretzel.
So we tried, we got those again. Those were really good.
The generic salsa con queso. Why did I say it like overly? The generic salsa con queso was from Great Value brand was actually pretty good. It was pretty comparable to the Tostitos, in our humble opinion.
I had corn dogs.
What if we got
those were great
famous just on our stupid snack reviews and not even the whole podcast? That'd be so sad. And we're foodies, so it would make sense because we did this a lot. I'm sorry. Okay. Anything more before I talk about that video game thing? So I was scrolling TikTok the other night, as one does. Did I pronounce TikTok right? Maybe I floated up to a 7 just now. Anyways, now my motor functions. We need to make those driver's license.
I like the driver's license thing.
Yeah. That was really loud. Katie, I'm sorry. The video game thing. On TikTok, I was watching some guy stream Dying Light, and I was like, I forgot that game existed, and it really made me like in a zombie game mood. And we need to get you a VR. Like, I wonder if there's a good Black Friday sale on
I
one.
have one.
I forgot. Do you know we've never played VR together since you got our one time we did?
We tried it a few times.
I'm adding it to the to-dos. I want to play. I want you to get, if there's
Arizona
a good sale.
Sunshine.
Yeah. VR. And then Alex just was talking to me today at work about the chef game where we were playing the cooking one, and then I threw the cabbage at him, and he was like, or the lettuce at him.
If I get into a zombie mood, it's normally State of Decay, because I've always wanted to beat it. So.
Well, State of Decay 2 is co-op. We could play.
I know, but I want to do the first one, too.
Huh?
I want to do the first one, too.
Oh, you haven't played any of them?
Mm-mm.
Oh, yeah, you would like it.
So, I want to do that. That gets me in a zombie mood.
Mm-hmm. You look a little like you're zoning out like a zombie. You're like, that gets me in a zombie.
Speaking of zombies.
Wait, that'd be a good TikTok, the Googling thing. Like how to, we're coming up with TikTok ideas. Don't steal them. Future Katy patients, you can steal them, I guess. But the series we came up with is like Googling, how to tell if your podcast partner does this. How to tell if your podcast partner is a zombie.
Oh, that's a
and
good
then
one.
me just like randomly like taking Elijah's arm and just.
That's a good.
Yeah. And we could do that with the Walking Dead music if we wanted to, too. 1990R. I can't believe I did that earlier. Okay, so. Patience. If you don't say something else, I'm just going to keep going down my road.
I was trying to say something about zombies, and then you were like, hold on. And so, like, you were just kept talking, and I didn't want to interrupt you.
Well, what do you have to say now? What do you have to say?
Well, now it's gone. You can't put me on the spot now when I had it ready on my turn. We're never going to be Joey and Frankie, okay?
I wasn't trying to be them. I was trying to be Patience and Katie. but fine.
I'm not good with bouncing.
I just realized I'm really far back.
Shame. You're gonna yell at yourself later.
I will.
Oh,
I'll
that
be
made
mad
me
at myself.
really dizzy.
Okay, so.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I said we wanted to do word association. Speaking of which, after you say your thought, don't forget it.
It's gone. Because every time I go to say it, you're just like, and then it's like, ah!
I'm just.
And I get a little scared inside, and then it goes,
The thoughts go.
literally, you're bursting my thought bubbles.
I'm sorry. I'll just shut up.
I don't even know what we were talking about now.
I was saying we didn't do the word association. We wanted to play word association a little bit. Word association. We wanted to play it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, and bonking fits perfectly in.
I don't want to be bonked.
You bonk yourself. Okay. Ready? We're going to do a little word association before we forget and get too high. All right. Turkey.
Gobble.
Bach.
Gang.
Cool.
Guns.
Cigarettes. No.
Tramps.
Hose.
Pimp.
Snoop.
Whale.
Kitaki. Kitaki isn't a word. I was thinking shiitake and then I said kitaki. Okay. All right. You start. Just like 1 or 2 more rounds. I just want to do a little bit.
Fence.
Sword.
Tree.
Climb.
Dragon.
Fire.
Acid.
Did you just bite really hard? It sounded like your jaw just clamped shut. Okay, drugs.
White.
Powder.
Show.
Showman.
Breaking.
Dawn.
Benjamin.
Music.
Rock.
Bustle.
Obsession.
Yes.
Gross.
Rude.
Over.
Under.
Up.
Down.
Left.
Right.
Circle.
Jerk.
Square.
Dance.
Central.
Game.
Train.
Music.
Station.
Seats.
Gay.
Rainbow.
Red.
Blue.
Purple.
No.
Yes.
Wait.
Bonk. You said yes.
Yeah. That was a good run. Oh, I missed this. Okay, I'll go. All right. Pen.
Paper.
Homework.
Rock.
School.
Teacher.
Student.
Bus.
Chair.
Driveway.
Rocks.
Sofa.
Cushion.
Pencil. Ah!
No, I said pen. You said pencil. You're good.
No!
Take that away.
No, I feel like that still counts
Okay.
because we're in the same realm of it.
Okay. Uno
Annoying.
mas.
Lotion.
Soft.
Shampoo.
Conditioner.
Hair.
Bald.
Toilet.
You.
Hot dog.
Is that 2 words? I'll count it as one
Okay,
for
thank
once,
you.
even though there's space. Numb.
Numb?
Numb.
You're saying it where like I feel the vibration coming off of you.
That's the highest thing you've ever said. I love it. Okay.
Egyptian.
I didn't say mum. I said numb.
I know.
Oh.
Egyptian.
Okay. Coal.
Pyramid.
Bricks.
Sun.
Bake.
Middle.
Earth.
Lava.
Fire.
Volcano.
Wait. The dragons, the Spitfire.
We
Dragon's
said that
fire.
way earlier though. Not in this run.
Oh, I was just saying in a day we were
Oh.
bonking any repeats, because, you know.
Oh, well then I would have bonked because I said something about dragons earlier, remember?
Do it. That's right. I'm having fun with that. I want to do one more. Can we do one more?
Okay, one more.
She acts like she's not having fun too. But we know she is. Okay. Do you want to start?
No, you start. It's
Okay.
your turn.
Neapolitan.
French.
Bonaparte.
Revolution.
Short.
Grass.
Grow.
Dead.
Alive.
Bodies.
Floor.
Plague.
Bubonic.
Black.
Brown.
Crickets.
Chirp.
Poop.
Did you say poop or hoop?
Poop.
Poop.
Is that your word?
Yeah.
That's so funny. We need to do this when we're rhyming. You have to rhyme with the word that you say.
Okay, we'll try that after this.
That's so crazy. Okay, hoop.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we were on. Cereal.
Killer.
Corn.
Butt.
Deer.
Smell.
Antlers.
Click.
Click.
Uh-huh.
Snap.
Pop.
Trap.
Hunt.
Eat.
Food.
Airplane.
Dive.
Submarine. Water. Drown.
Gurgle.
Ice.
Baby.
Ship.
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 Wrecked.
Vanilla.
Vanilla? Wrecked vanilla. I think that's more of not vanilla. BDSM. It's not a word, but go with it.
Poe.
Goth.
History.
Detective.
Science.
Earth.
Bill.
No.
Ah!
Bonk, I ruined it. Okay, one more, but we're rhyming this time.
Oh, this. We'll see how easy this can be for us. Do they
Alright.
have to be real words? We're doing real words, like not just zoip.
Yeah, it's gonna be real zoip. I like it though. I want it to be a word. Okay.
You heard it here first.
Something
we
that's
invented a new word.
easily rhymable.
Okay.
Okay. So good.
Lime.
Dime.
Chime.
Crime.
Prime.
Zoip. Doesn't even rhyme. I don't know why I said it.
I'll make
Sublime.
That oh, I was gonna say I'll make that into like, you know how it was like zoink.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just put zoip
Zoip.
and like plaster with the '80s thing on you, like bonk.
Zoip.
Zoip.
Oh. I'll look a little onomatopoeia for it.
That'd be cool.
You're so smart.
Sublime.
Mm-hmm.
Key lime pie.
High key lime. Bonk.
Zoip.
I was thinking divine, but I couldn't remember if we'd said it. And then I'm like, well, it's
No.
not an I'm, it's an ein. It's an imperfect rhyme. Oh. I'm happening all the time. Thank you. Yes, I am white.
Okay, your turn. You
all right.
try to rhyme one.
Oh.
You start to rhyme one.
Okay. Very.
Scary.
Harry.
Berry.
Larry.
Cherry.
Sanctuary.
Gary.
Cherry. Wait, did you say cherry?
Yeah.
Cherry? I said that, didn't I?
No, I said that. I think you said dairy.
Indiana. No, that's Gary.
Okay, so what are we feeling? Are we feeling like we're good?
I've enjoyed myself a lot. We've had a nice long episode this time, too. Let me touch on these. You know what? They're not important. I have no way to segue properly into these.
I'm excited for our
How
test
about-
objects. I picked
Wait.
one.
I'm sorry. Can we try one quick game I just made up in my head? You look so sad because you look like you're really excited to say your test. Put that on pause. This is going to be fun, okay? I'm going to say this random word, and I don't want you to word associate with it. I want you just to tell me what it immediately makes you think of in general. Okay? So it's going to be like word association. But I'm going to say something, and you just tell me the first thought that you have about it. Any opinion or story, okay? Live action.
Die Hard? I've
Oh,
never
like-
seen it.
Oh, okay. See, I was thinking of live action, like all the Disney interpretations.
These
But that is
past
action.
2 days that I've been high, I've watched Sebastian Stan, both in the Marvels movie. The ISS was unimaginable.
Oh, cool.
Like, it was so hot. Like, I was so into it. It was another movie that I could watch that I could like ISS.
Cool.
Besides The Greatest Showman.
I wonder what it would be like. Don't tell anyone I said this. I wonder.
They can still see you.
I know. I'm just being a dork. I wonder what watching porn high would be like. I don't like it.
I wouldn't want to know.
I don't like it, but like, what if it's like, oh
I just have to try, Katie. It's all about trying new things this year.
You know
like
what?
my
You're right.
bangs.
You're right. Okay, next thing. First thought.
She didn't comment about it.
Your bangs are cute. They have looked cute this entire night. I have already complimented her on her bangs 6,000 times. She's just mad about this one time. You're such a diva.
And?
Yeah. Football games. First thought.
Cowboys.
The Cowgirls. Okay. What about them? Not word association. Just what are you thinking?
I was just thinking about how they're my favorite team.
Oh, they're your favorite team? I didn't even know. I was
Picker's my
thinking
favorite.
about us. Think about me. I was thinking about how everyone at work was listening to the game today, and everyone was into it, and I was just so like, ugh, I didn't want to hear any of it. I just find the commentary annoying.
They turned it on at work today, and I was like, oh god, this is great. And like everybody was wearing their their merch.
Husker gear. People here are fanatics over their football team. The Huskers are like, their fans, I swear, are more insane than like NFL fans. I don't know, there's something about the whole
college
hometown.
football is like a little more intense.
Yeah. Which I wouldn't have expected, not knowing much about sports. That was really weird for me to learn that colleges have like a stronger fan base almost than
I think because
NFL.
there's more, like, people break more rules because you don't get fined millions or hundreds
Oh, really?
of thousands of dollars. If you do
See,
something,
you know more about sports.
If you do like like if you like do certain things where when you do, I think it's when you do a touchdown, if you like aren't like sportsmanlike conduct, if you I think if you like fight someone, there's like some sort of fine. If you say something to someone, they'll fine you. Like they'll just find any reason to fine you.
Okay.
In the pro sports, and I think in a college, it's not like that. It's about
Interesting.
the college is based off of more like it's football, where like pro sports, it has a lot more like money and like gambling involved. And I don't think it's like as
They
rough.
have to be. Interesting. I always
A lot
thought
more
that the fan
excitement with
base was
college.
like, I never even thought about that. I always assumed it just had to do with like hometown pride. And that's why people got together, is because they were like, yeah.
Well, when I lived in Ohio State for so many years, like it's just so much more. There's just excitement behind it.
Weird. Interesting. Thank
So-
you, Miss Sportscaster, with your insider
I
knowledge.
probably am wrong, but that's what it says to me. It tells me in my dreams.
All right. The last thing I had written down that I wanted to check your brain on was first thing you think of when I say the word tattoos. What are your thoughts?
I want to get another one. I was looking at more. I want another one, but I want to lose all this. I want to lose my weight more, and then I'm gonna get a huge thigh one.
Yeah.
I actually thought about getting. I really would like a jellyfish that starts up on my hip and it goes all the way down where it wraps around your leg.
Oh, cute. That'd be
With
really
its
cool with the
tentacles.
tentacles. That'd be pretty.
I think it'd be really cool. So I
Especially
really
if you
want
get
one of
like
those.
different shades of pink and purple and blue and like all the aquatic shades.
So I really.
I
want
can
to do
picture
that.
it. I'm ISSing it.
I think it'd be cool if I did it with the one that has my tattoo on it, and then I can like make it kind of like incorporate in it, and then I want to make like a sea.
I'd like to see
ocean
the way
leg.
I can picture them. Okay, I'm ISSing the tattoo, and in the tentacles, you know how there's those strands of bioluminescent, like anemone, like the very thin, like a fiber optic look. I can picture your tattoo, like with the lit up bioluminescent with like white ink highlighting it to make
Oh.
it look like it's glowing, almost like the glitter tattoos, but like in a more of a glowing color scheme.
That's cool. Yeah, I really want to get one, but I want to like really keep working hard and doing what I'm doing. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like as a reward for like, oh, I get to such and such a weight, I'm gonna do it. It's a treat.
I probably want to do it until like I'm at my like very comfortable where I want to be, because I'm always paranoid that my tattoos aren't gonna look right.
I get that.
So.
I do get that because that's why I like did it on the curvies part of me, because I was like, this is always round no matter how much weight I gain or lose. Like this is a good spot, and
Right.
yeah, okay, cool.
What about you? What do you think?
I always like I'm done, but I do see sometimes that I think are really cute. Like I've been kind of into like the random pieces on the arm lately, but I've always been self-conscious about like how big my arms are. So like I think it'd be cool to get done, because if I lose weight, it'll just shrink a little. It shouldn't be that like my arm's big, but I don't think it would distort it that
Would you
much.
go all the way around, or would you just do like a cuff?
I like kind of one on the side, one on the front,
Oh.
one on that, like random pieces. I don't necessarily like the sleeves, although some of the sleeves I find pretty.
I love sleeves. Sleeves are cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't know. There's like sometimes I see it and I kind of think I want one. Like I got my one up mushroom, but like I think it'd be cool to have more going down my side. But
I still think the Halo sword would be cool.
The energy
The
sword would be
the Zelda.
amazing.
Or you
I
can do a
know.
Halo skull.
I could just do like a whole, well, yeah, like, you know, some people look like they have stickers on them, almost like a mosaic style with just all these different pictures connected.
Yeah.
I could do like the Covenant sword overlaying with the 1-Up, overlaying with the Triforce, overlaying with like something from every video game I've played, like the State of Decay symbol, and like just collage it all the way down. That'd be pretty
really
cool.
cool.
But then again, I'd look like a walking comic book after a while.
You're the only one that would see.
Yeah, but I don't know if I would like it for me. I like the idea of it, but I feel like a lot of that has a potential to get distorted and blurry over time, which is why I kind of stuck with the simple ones I've got. So we'll see. For those of you who don't know, Patience has a video game tattoo. It is of the Minecraft end poem quote.
This is my
One
leg.
of it.
It's on my thigh. And then here's maybe a picture of Katy's tattoo if she wants to show it.
I actually need to take a new picture of it. I just told somebody that.
We
the amount
got
I have is like blown up.
though we got them together last Christmas.
I can't believe it's been that long ago.
I know. I'm ready for another. Let's go.
If
I would.
you got one right now, where would you put it? Like right now.
Being high,
Yeah.
my body's pretty numb, so I had to get a hand one.
Mm.
I really want to get a hand tattoo that goes like right here.
Okay.
Or like a dotted one. Oh, I got so scared. The stupid cat. Where would you get one?
If I absolutely had to, probably on my, probably more on my side. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I'd love to do it again. I want sleeves.
You know what controversial take here, and no offense to you ladies. I'm not a big fan of the ankle tattoos. Like, I see them a lot, like, I like the bracelet style ones, but some of them, like, the ones that have, like, a big picture on the side of your ankle,
Those are weird.
I don't like that. But I don't mind, like, jewelry or bracelet or, like, a simple ring of a design, whatever. But I just don't like the whole picture on there. I'm like,
I
do a couple
totally
flowers.
agree.
I don't know if it's because I feel like they always seem blurry. They never seem like a good, clear image.
Word.
Yeah. Word up.
You're just fat. Excuse me.
This has been a good episode. I thought your topic, at first I thought you were talking about just serial killers in general and stuff. I didn't even realize you were going anywhere specific with it. So it was interesting kind of, and I was patient too. I didn't ask you, wait, are we just talking about this in general? I just let you do your thing and I waited for you to be like, okay, this is what we're talking about. Because I felt like if I asked you,
Probably.
you'd kill me.
My podcast partner's a serial killer.
All right.
I'm
well,
excited for our toast objects.
Yes, I am too.
I'm really excited.
I'm reaching the wrong spot for mine.
Okay, I'm gonna close my eyes so I don't see you pull it out. I'm gonna look as soon as you start talking. No, let's both close our eyes, and then we're
Okay.
gonna hold it up at the same time, and you're gonna start your toast, but we're gonna look
Okay.
at our objects.
All right, my eyes are closed.
Okay,
Are yours
mine
closed?
too. Yep.
Okay, I'm
Okay.
holding it up and you're holding yours up.
Yep.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Oh, I didn't turn it the right way.
Panda Express. It's Panda. Okay. It has some hair on it. I'm holding a lint roller.
I'm holding orange sauce from
Panda.
Panda Express.
Yes. A bottle of it. Okay. I would like to raise a glass, a toast, lint roller. I'd like to raise a lint roller to the picture of Hadden in his special little outfit of being the rocket of Rocketville. That picture, whoever took that picture, thank you.
My toast.
It looks like you're trying to smell the closed bottle.
My toast goes
Uh-huh.
to the people who invented corn dogs.
Ooh, Cheers. Smart thinking. Now we gotta Google that. Previously on Gummy Buddies, when were corn dogs invented?
Love them.
Yeah. Well, guys, we're gonna wrap this up. Again, if you weren't listening at the beginning, check out our other social medias. We do have Instagram, TikTok, at Gummy Buddies Podcast. Reach out to us, answer our questions that we ask. It's your homework, and everybody's failing this class. Thank you so much for listening to us.
And we hope you don't run into any serial killers.
And thank you for being our gummy buddies. You sound like you were cursing every. I hope you don't run into any
I'm
serial
a witch,
killers.
don't you know? And then I just pull out the one. I wish.
Oh,
I
right?
wish I was a witch that was on
We
a...
haven't cast spells high.
That's dangerous. We'll, like, summon a demon.